and welcome to the Robot Carnage Christmas special. We're about to see 8 robots fight it out to become the new Christmas Carnage Champion. 4 veterans of the show will take on 4 Classic Wars replicas, until 1 is left standing. Let's see who is fighting tonight. Our first battle will be What's the Catch trying to take a bite out of Sting. Then we have the sturdy Protosynthesis against the spinning disc of Topbot. A battle of speed and power with Nitro taking on Tricerabot. And then the last knockout is the Christmas Carnage runner-up Sentinel fighting the Plunderstorm in Plunderbird 4. Let's open that first present.
From Glasgow, what's the catch?
Loves going back into the pond, or the pit. Good control and speed, but the weapon isn't active and needs the right catch point to work properly.
From Lincoln, Sting.
Proving that 2 wheels and a swinging mace is all you need, agile and hard to hit, also may make it hard to steer.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
And the first fight of the Christmas special. What's the Catch pushing Sting, and Sting going for a mad spin and getting shoved by What's the Catch up into the corner. And now Sting trying to get away, running along the barrier. What's the Catch pushing in. And if What's the Catch could actually open its jaws, it would actually be able to grab hold of Sting, grab it by the tires and then do whatever it wants. But Sting, spinning around, going for that mad spin that seems to confuse the opposition. What's the Catch pushing them again? Still spinning, but doesn't really seem to be doing anything. What's the Catch is able to take the hits and then shoving them away. Sting up into the corner again. Not the quickest, nearly hitting the pit release tyre. Or button now. And what's the Catch? Sort of tempted to go towards it but didn't. More interested in looking around the wall and now pushing Sting away. And if they put the pit down, could make some problems for them. That's not the case, but what's the Catch pushing Sting? Holding them in place. Into the barrier. After 10 seconds they have to let them go. Sting managing to get away. What's the Catch chasing them down? Tempted to fight. Another shove. Again, they really need to make that weapon active for it to be effective. It needs a particular catch point to get a hold of Sting, but Sting doesn't really have that. So it's more just pushing them around, trying to damage them internally. It's Sting running away. What's the Catch manages to catch up with them. Up into the corner. Sting trying to turn away. Not as agile as What's the Catch down to the last 10 seconds. Been a bit of a cagey fight. It's going to go to the judges, as there's clearly no winner. So I wonder what the judges are going to make of this.
Cease.
The judges have made their decision and have gone for What's the Catch. Stinger is out of the running for this tournament. Time for Protosynthesis and Topbot to face each other in the arena.
From Aberdeen, Protosynthesis.
Made from different filaments, this Axebot is tough and can really take the hits, as well as dishing out a few, as long as they keep their wheels attached to the body.
From Clondalkin in Ireland, Topbot.
A really scary machine over in Mecha Mayhem, and now here to dish out the damage, provided the machine doesn't flip itself with the recoil.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
I'm so looking forward to seeing what Topbot can do. A Protosynthesis running away, Don't want to get anywhere near that disc. I'm not surprised, hitting off of the wheel, Protosynthesis. Running away, slammed off of the front. It's a very solid machine. Should be able to take the hits from Topbot, off of the side, off of the plough. And a wheel is gone off Protosynthesis! One wheel left on their wagon. But what's more interesting is the fact that Topbot didn't even hit it. Didn't take it off, it rolled off itself. And a slam off of the front as well, bouncing them both away. So, Protosynthesis, with one wheel left spinning. Topbot up to full speed, trying to go, and they've removed the wheel! And Protosynthesis is left completely stationary! There it goes, and then swinging them away. Extra insult to injury. Thrown away. And then taking it, hitting into the back, and off the wall with the recoil. Protosynthesis left. Immobilized. No wheels left. Topbot, what a machine. Ripping off the wheels and moving on to the next round.
Cease.
Losing its wheels and losing in the first round, Protosynthesis is out. Topbot is proven to be a threat in the arena. Next up, Tricerabot and Nitro.
From Inverness, Nitro.
Known for its speed, this green machine has a habit of falling apart, but it is durable, meaning it takes a lot to take it down.
From Corvallis, Oregon, USA, Tricerabot.
Four-wheel drive, ramming spikes, and a wedge. Sure looks like a tough dinosaur, but I don't know about that ground clearance. That could be its downfall.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
It's two-wheel drive against four-wheel drive. Tricerabot spinning, trying to get some control, bouncing off of the walls. This is normally Nitro's job to be slamming into the walls, but it seems to be a bit of a competition for this. Slamming off each other, and up the front, and way! Stunt driver from Tricerabot up the front of Nitro. Brilliant work! But now pinned under the wedge. Are they going to be able to get down? Yes. Slamming into Nitro into the corner. And has that done something to the wheels? Looks a little bit buckled. And now both of them are so fast that they can't seem to get a meaningful hit on one another. I was going to say Nitro's bouncing off the walls, but it's Tricerabot that's running off the walls like a pinball. And Nitro doing the same. This is how you do it. This is how you bounce off of the arena walls. But you're meant to be actually engaging in each other, not the arena. Tricerabot spinning. Nitro missing. Both tentative towards the pit. Tricerabot momentarily stuck. Try to go for the pit to release button. And more bouncing off the walls, and now shoving Nitro. And that's the pit going down now. A Tricerabot! Oh, nearly gone in. Another hit. Trying to get Nitro in! And it's all going so fast I can't keep up. Tricerabot has backed itself into the pit. So fast. Not a lot of control. And that's put Nitro through.
Cease.
Losing control and falling into the pit, the Tricerabot is sent back to the Jurassic era and Nitro moves on to the future. Last knockout fight is last Christmas special's runner-up Sentinel against Plunderbird 4.
From Brighton, Sentinel.
A solid Rambot with front and side wedges. Tough to turn over due to its size, but it also makes it a little cumbersome to control.
capture Plunderbird 4.
The Plunderstorm is here, wielding a slicer-dicer claw weapon and front wedge. Has a lot of exposed size though, and may get stuck if flipped.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Sentinel is back. The runner-up from last Christmas special lost to Afterburner. Now going in for a second chance, but Plunderbird 4 pinning it into the wall, bringing down that slicer-dicer weapon. More pushes from each other. This fight is going to be more controlling, and Plunderbird 4 underneath Sentinel, lifting it off the wheels, high centering it, trying to bring down the claw, but it's not doing an awful lot. But that drive certainly is. Sentinel getting away. And now, spinning madly into the centre of the arena. Plunderbird 4 is lower at the front, so it seems. Sentinel getting picked up. And now shoving Plunderbird 4 away. Both trying to hit the pit release button. Didn't go down. It's going down now. Sentinel pushing Plunderbird 4 away. And both very close to the pit. One mistake will get them in. And you don't want to be falling into the pit not this early. Shoving Sentinel back. Plunderbird 4 on the aggressive. Up into the corner. Showing them all the corners of the arena. Bringing down the claw. Still in the corner. Good shoving match this. Both of them very evenly matched. Sentinel spinning around. Very close to the pit. Plunderbird 4 to push them in. Plunderbird 4 has shoved Sentinel into the pit. Runners up last time, but out in round 1. Plunderbird 4 is the one that moves on to the semi-finals of the tournament.
Cease.
And Sentinel is out of the tournament as Plunderbird 4 outdrives and shoves them into the pit. This now opens up the field a bit as we take a look at the semi-finals. 2 veterans and 2 newcomers have made it through, and this is how they line up. Nitro and Plunderbird will fight each other, but first the piranha fish against the disc. The winner moves on to the final.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
This for a place in the Christmas Carnage final. And hitting off of the side, causing a little bit of damage. It seems to be... Oh! Off of the front! Topbot going in with the disc, slamming off the front of What's the Catch, opening the jaw, surprising it, and again, trying to break the teeth off. And What's the Catch seems to be dead on one side. More hits into that wheel. Off of the back. What's the Catch not able to get away? They're stuck between the wall, and a tooth is off. And I think it's another one. No, it's just that one. Oh, another hit. Topbot has got What's the Catch where it wants it. And now hitting into the tyre. And What's the Catch? Now struggling to move. You can see the wheel is moving. A Topbot going in for another hit. Swinging itself away. And now ripping the motor out of its housing. What's the Catch is getting destroyed here. Topbot flicked away initially, but then come in for another assault and ripped the wheel and the motor out of the machine. Topbot wrecking What's the Catch, and the fish is still alive, and Topbot has seen this and ripping off a tooth. More hits into the wheel, and the front plough is gone, and the wires are exposed. Topbot backing off. They've done enough. What's the Catch is not able to move from their circumference much, and Topbot moves on to the final round. What's the Catch in need of a dentist and no longer a threat. The teeth have been completely ripped off, the wheels are gone, and a few bits of damage to the back and the front. Topbot makes it to the final. Will they be fighting the speedy Nitro or the Plunderstorm? Let's find out.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Whoever wins this is fighting Topbot in the final. Both of them swinging around each other, Nitro trying to get underneath, but it's Plunderbird 4 that's underneath Nitro, and now shoving it! Hitting off with the pit release button. Didn't go down, didn't give it a hard enough hit. Nitro on their way, underneath Plunderbird 4. But Plunderbird 4 still chasing them down, shoving the two-wheeled machine away. And now the pit release has gone in. Nitro shoving Plunderbird 4, and they've got it themselves! A risky move! And it didn't pay off as Nitro shoves Plunderbird 4, who got out of the way in time. And Nitro has fallen into the pit. Plunderbird 4 makes it to the final fight.
Cease.
Nitro trying to end the fight quickly cost it the final and thrown its chances, and itself down the pit. Plunderbird 4 moves on to the final to fight Topbot for the title of Christmas Carnage Champion. Topbot made it through tearing through the competition, and Plunderbird 4 outdrove and pitted its opponents. A battle of power versus control. Let's remind ourselves of their journeys. Topbot first battled Protosynthesis, ripping off its wheels and breaking its axe mechanism before breaking off the teeth of What's the Catch, dissecting the fish and strewing its remains all over the arena. On the other hand, Plunderbird 4 took a less destructive method to make the final, managing to drive around Sentinel and throw the Rambot into the pit, before having a lucky break avoiding the pit itself when Nitro tried to push them into it, and they fell in themselves. Will it be the spinning disc of Topbot, or will it be the slicer dicer of Plunderbird 4 who will make the title? Make your predictions now, and let's find our new champion this Christmas.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
And so the Christmas final begins. Topbot's disc up to speed, but getting pinned in by Plunderbird 4 as the pit goes down. Which means the match has opened up a little bit, and now even more hits off of the front. Let's see that again. Topbot came in with the disc and bang off of the side. And there is a dent in the side of Plunderbird 4. And now swinging that disc around, trying to get, and they've hit off of the side again. More attacks in. Plunderbird 4's slicer dicer is down, hitting off of the walls, and the weapon taking time to get the disc spun up, but Plunderbird 4 does not want them to cause any more damage. More hits off of the front, and now pinning them in place, and pinning them in, stopping the disc momentarily. More slams into the side, the wheels going, but they're high-centered. Plunderbird 4, another hit on the back, and I think they've actually been split apart. The lid and the body are coming apart thanks to Topbot, and now getting pinned in again, stopping the disc. Claws and coming down, so I think there has been damage done. And something's coming off of Topbot. They were stuck for a second there, but they are free now. The disc still spinning. Plunderbird 4 heading off to the side. Topbot coming into the front. And both of them so close to the pit. Plunderbird 4 nearly went in. Topbot managed to get away itself. Disc up to speed again. Again shoved away and into the walls by Plunderbird 4. The disc going in. Trying to get to the front. You can see the split. And Plunderbird 4 another hit. Off the side of Plunderbird 4 have just pushed Topbot in! What an amazing shove there! High center of the machine, stopping the disc! and then shoving Topbot into the pit! What a fantastic way to finish the Christmas Carnage tournament with Plunderbird 4 as the winner!
Cease.
An incredible way to end this episode. They managed to take out some of the toughest machines in the competition and sending the opposition down the pit. They claimed to cause a storm and came away winning the tournament. Congratulations to Plunderbird 4, winner of Christmas Carnage 2025. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe if you enjoyed the show. Thanks again and good night.